Alright, this will be an interesting one if we can make it look good. Let's see what we have. See what it is. We're going to make it a black and white piece for a change. So we're going back to the old days when I used to work mostly in black and white, back when I was young. So let's see if we can make this look really nice. We're going to make it a negative positive, and we're just going to, how are we going to do with this contrast? We're going to lower the contrast significantly, but not all the way. Copy density's got to be dark. Sharpness, nice and sharp, is usually the best, in my opinion anyway. Hey, we just accidentally bumped off the negative positive. Oops, we're a bit clumsy there, folks. What do we got to photocopy? I'm wondering if we are going to get rid of the negative positive, or whether we're just going to keep it. I don't know what happened, I bumped it. Anyway, what do we got? Juliet Morilia. This is the book picture we're going to use, this cover, this book cover. So we're going to make it look really interesting, hopefully. Hopefully she'll look good, this person. Anyway, let's just try to line it up straight, and we're just going to just leave the dock feeder open for this, I think. So let's see how 200 looks on this job, and the negative image. See if we've made this look good. See if it's come up a treat. Oh, she looks interesting. We still have the text. I don't really like her in negative mode, to be honest. But I'm thinking the text is ruining the overall look of the job. So I'm wondering if maybe we move it down further, we'll just move it up. We'll just get rid of the text that we have. But I think there's text at the top. Yes, there is text at the top. We don't want that. So we're going to have to enlarge it bigger on the horizontal. So we're going to make it, it's going to be 230. We're going 230 for that. And we're going to make this a bit bigger. 230 as well. We're going with that. Maybe we could do some work on some of this. We're going to just... Oh, fuck this user interface, folks. This is Konica Minolta's doing bullshit. I think the contrast is too low for this. I want to take it out and see what we got. See what we've got with this. Let's see how this looks. Yeah, that looks a lot better. I like the look of the half-tone dots that you can see, but we've gotten rid of all that horrible text, and that looks, it's okay. I'm wondering if it's too far to the centre, but I think it's all right. So now we're just going to find the centre of this job. I'm thinking that's going to be there. There's an interesting look, having a full-on black and white image. Let's see how that looks. That looks good. So we're now just going to align that up with this. So just line that up nicely. And I'm just thinking what else we're going to do with this image. I'm thinking of switching off the negative positive and making a positive versions to make it a Harlequin effect. If you get what my drift, what I mean by the Harlequin effect. We're going to set it in the middle. We're just going to make it into a Harlequin, which can be quite effective, the Harlequin, particularly in black and white. It seems to work better in black and white than colour, generally speaking. It's a lot nicer in black and white. So let's see how we go. She looks really dark. But I'm wondering, I forgot to set the mirror image. So that's what's come out. I don't know if we're going to make it like that or we're going to, whatever. What are we going to do with this? I've got to set up the, yeah, it worked as a mirror image. We don't need to set that. It worked, so we don't need to set that. Maybe we can just go in here and maybe we could just lighten it up a little. And we're just going to go here and set our mirror image on. And we're just going to press another one off. I don't know if the Harlequin effect is actually going to work with this particular one, come to think of it, but I could be wrong. Or maybe I have to lower the contrast a bit to make it go with the other pieces, but it looks better now in a lighter setting. So that's our positive image for this job. That's the first positive, and we're just going to push off a second one. So we're going to make this into a Harlequin job. Alright, out it comes, and let's see how this looks. I don't know if it's going to look that good, but I might be pleasantly surprised, folks. I'm just trying to line it up with the little bits on the side there. Trying to straighten it. It's not easy straightening it sometimes. And we're just going to line that up with those, try and use those features there. You can see I'm just trying my best not to nudge things out of place like I've just done there. We didn't line them up properly in the first instance, I don't think, so I think that's why it's not the most straightest. Anyway, enough of that. I think that actually looks really nice overall. I think now we can call this Harlequin black and white. Quits.